The assassin appears for the third time only in the Holy Grail War. Could I meet such an opponent? Saber had told me not to worry too much about it, but I still cannot help but think about it. Well, yeah, I mean, he's a fucking ghost and he came back like, sup bitches. Sup bitches, I'm a ghost. Why would you not think about that? That's kind of important. It's a little bit important. That's all I'm saying. It's a fucking ghost, mate. His life was his own. To think otherwise is nothing more than an attempt to assuage one's conscience. I don't know what that word means. Assuage, assuage, what was that? I didn't even get a good look at that word. It's already gone from my mind. Regardless of his history or his purpose, he was nothing more than a cold-blooded killer. In fact, he himself insisted on being seen as such. That is all I have to say. Just remember that such a person only, once existed. That may be true. Just like Saber says, Julius's life was his own. I cannot take responsibility for how he led it. Exactly. I knew you'd see the wisdom in my words. Let us go. Our next fight starts now. I nod in acknowledgement of Saber's words. Now that I think about it, I haven't told Rin about Julius. I wonder if she's around today. Yeah, what does she do? What does she do when I don't talk to her? Does she just hang out in the library or something? What does she do? Hey, buddy. It appears that you have a strong bond with your servant. Damn right. Be sure the connection you share with your servant doesn't overwhelm your good judgment. What does that mean? Hey, Rinny! To think you actually made it this far. I was sure you'd die in the first round. Fucking wow, thank you. The joyous expression on the girl's face is totally at odds with her sarcasm in her voice. However, I have to be honest with myself. Without her help, I would be dead by now. While thinking about just how much she's helped me, my true feelings inadvertently slip out. Thank you for everything. It's only because of Rin's help that I managed to make it this far. Idiot, what the hell were you talking about? I was only looking out for myself, same as you. That's it. I wasn't doing anything for you, okay? Maybe I helped you out a little. But all of your victories were a result of your hard work. I had very little to do with them. Remember, the final battle still remains. Although Rin was blushing for a moment, it quickly faded as her mood turned serious again. She is right. The finals await, and a deadly obstacle stands between me and the Holy Grail. I will only say this once, so listen as if your life depended on what I'm going to tell you. Leo and his servant are the trump card, the Western plutocrats' hope will get them the Holy Grail. Their strength is such that even Lancer and I could not face them unaided. However, I can't explain why, but I have a feeling that everything will turn out okay for you. It's odd for me to say such a thing. Even odder is that although you're strong, I can't say how. Remember, you're just as powerful as Leo. When the time comes to face him, do not hold back. Me, powerful? I can't believe that Rinto Saka, of all people, would say that about me. Even more surprising is that she's sincere, considering how lost and clueless I've been at times. Her words mean everything to me. For the first time, I've received praise from a fellow master. Oh, also a creepy smile. You look like you've just won the Holy Grail War. Now go. You should head to the arena. You no longer have time to relax. She then hits me violently in the back with a solid thud, followed by incredible pain. While trying to hide my smile, my smile at her embarrassment, I turn to leave the rooftop behind me. Ah yeah. Ah yeah. So do we just go? Still no tiger. I'm flabbergasted by Saber's meek pose. Her furrowed brow makes it clear something's bothering her. Ah, Master, why are you looking at me like that? Quickly, to the arena. Although Saber seems to be back to normal, it's obvious that her bravado is slightly forced. If there's something bothering her, maybe I can help. Looking at her, I ask. Could it be you're hungry? With a small gasp, Saber becomes almost immediately wide-eyed and frazzled by my question. How dare you question my resolve? Not even the gods themselves would intimidate me. But, yeah, I mean, I don't understand these feelings. They are beyond my experience. Saber takes a deep breath in an attempt to regain her composure, and then turns to face me. It began when I spoke to you of my past. Now, when we are alone, I feel not unwell, but odd. For that reason, my thoughts become unfocused and wander. What could cause such an affliction? It's called infatuation, you robot. It's called infatu-fucking-wation. Saber's head droops almost as if in defeat. Is what's bothering her really that serious? Yes, it is. You may not know this, but I am merely a construct generated by the moon cell. Normally, heroes, I mean, the situation for servants called in reality, are slightly different. For us of the moon cell, there are conditions and obligations attached to our existence. Every servant created in this Seraph is required to protect the moon cell at any cost. Even if it means the death of my master, but I cannot bring myself to obey this command. Saber delivers this last line in a mumble. I find her childlike embarrassment incredibly cute. Just forget it. And don't say a word. This is my problem and I'll deal with it on my own. Alright. Why did I decide to hold my tongue? As is often said, science is often the curse of wisdom. Saber raises her head, a renewed passion for our struggle burning in her eyes. I am angry at myself. I fear my flaws will adversely affect your success in the upcoming battles. No, I will not allow my weakness to affect you, Master. Please forget that I said anything. With the final line delivered in a somewhat unsteady tone, Saber cuts off the conversation. Although she's made clear to forget it, it's not going to be that easy to. The uneasiness in herself that Saber can't identify. I want to help. I'm not sure how. Dude, you know nothing of women, especially in the anime games. Can I go through those doors now? All of the doors in the arena that were sealed open at the same time. Julius must have somehow hacked the arena and blocked the passageways. But why would he do that though? That's just rude. That's just rude. Master, we should be able to continue exploring. We need to make up for lost time yesterday. Alright, so the trigger was at the end, so we can just do shit. For a second, I thought I wasn't recording. I got really worried there. Is there anything here apart from my fight? Aight. Aight. The fuck is that status ailment? I don't know what the fuck that was. What was that? It's actually just a fight. This door hid a fight. That's all. Okay. That's weird. I don't like the massive XP, the XP drop. Like, it's... When I went from 35 to 36, the XP I got from these guys went from 4,450 to just over 300. That's a drop. It's a bad drop. Yeah, we're just doing this. 2,700, by the way. Is definitely more MP friendly to do that. I'll take it. I can basically just remove fights. 2,900. I can actually just remove fights. Why don't I do this? Why haven't I been doing... I can delete fights. Oh, that's just a shortcut. Alright. Weird flex, but okay. I should really just do this more often. Just remove fights from my life. Alright, hello. Doesn't seem to be any enemies lurking around here, so maybe I can actually relax for a while. Is there something the matter? Perhaps you have become fatigued again. I want to continue our earlier conversation, Saber. Or Saber carries a number of burdens I never thought possible. I really want to discuss things with her. Maybe there is a way for me to ease her concerns, if nothing else. Are you still thinking about that? I thought I told you to put it out of mind. After all, the cause is... Saber suddenly cuts off from what she was about to say and retreats into silence again. Her eyebrows slowly begin to furrow, for some reason. It's almost as Saber's normally temperate moods has somehow gotten even worse. Yeah, forget about it. All you should be thinking about now, is how to obtain the Holy Grail, Master. There is no need for you to make my burdens your own. Rather, your inclusion will only make things worse. So please speak no more about it. If you care at all about me, forget all that I have said before. Although the heat in Saber's voice was immediately apparent, there was nothing threatening in her words. The only way I can possibly respond is to that as a master is to say, both of these are actually fine answers. Both of these are actually fine answers, I'm not gonna lie. How dare you be so forward? Even one such as I would have shown a bit more restraint. Are you a puppy? Or are you a wolf in sheep's clothing? I care about you a great deal either way. What exactly does she mean by that? Exactly. Taking her words for what they are, it seems as if Saber, in her own fashion, actually likes me somewhat. I'm happy, reassured even, to know how she feels about me. I hardly see how that can be a problem, but... Idiot. That's the problem. If you were to oppose the moon cell, I would fight beside you without hesitation. But I would violate the terms under which I serve. The moon cell would not accept such a servant. Why would I fight against the moon cell? More accurately, it would make an effort to eliminate the master of such a servant. Knowing the consequences, I have no idea as to how I should conduct myself in this situation. And though I know what hardships it could cause for you, just the thought of you sets my body aflame. Ah, yeah. But again, though, why would I try to fight the moon cell? Am I gonna meet the Holy Grail? Is it gonna say some shit to me and I'm gonna be like, you know what, I don't like that. Square up, foot. Like what? What? I just couldn't come out and tell you that I have failed you as a servant. Saber looks down in shame. Servants are required to balance their master's needs with those of the moon cell. Saber is apologising for upsetting that balance. That's right. I'm a failure because I couldn't give a damn about the moon cell. If I were forced to choose between the Holy Grail and Saber, I would pick Saber without hesitation. As my constant companion throughout the war, she means more to me than anything else. I'm not even really alive. I'm just a bit of random data, but Saber accepted me without question. There is only one thing of value I've received throughout this series of life and death battles. And that is the bond I share with Saber. Before her, I had nothing. For that bond, I have genuine gratitude. Your words truly surprised me, Master. A bond, huh? Yes, your words ring true. The connection that we share cannot be described as any other word but bond. Saber smiles in contentment and nods her head sagely. Her normal gloriously imperial expression returns as well. There is no trace of the despondency she felt earlier on her face. But before we could enjoy the moment... Ah, yeah, bad thing. Hello? Hello? What is this? Looks like the final boss for Devil May Cry 2. Or, the final boss of, Super Smash Bros. Brawl. What's his name? Taboo, was it? Looks like him. What's up with this? What's up with this? What in the hell is that? An anonymous figure has approached us. It feels as if its only purpose is to eliminate us both. Is that the Cere's physical form? It has a physical form? I was curious as to how they'd choose to eliminate us, but sending a part of themselves, that is unexpected. However, may I be brutally honest with you, Master? I didn't heal up, by the way. I didn't heal up my MP. I immediately gave the now somewhat indignant Saber's permission to speak what was on her mind. I didn't mind because I knew what her opinion would be exactly the same as mine, word for word. This is hardly worth worrying about. That they thought this thing capable of quenching my passion is an insult. I will send anyone brazen enough to attempt to thwart my love into a fiery crucible of the sun itself. Are you ready for battle, Master? Let us show the moon cell the true extent of our power. Again though, why are we fighting the moon cell? Well, that suddenly became a thing, which is like, if you, like, it's suddenly just like, oh, by the way, if you ever turn against the moon cell, I'm gonna have to kill you, Master. I don't want to, though. It's like, when was that ever discussed? What? When was that ever discussed? I don't recall that. I don't recall that being up for debate. Yeah, that worked out nicely. Again though, when was it ever discussed that I was going to fight the moon cell? Did I miss something? I don't think that ever came up once where I agreed to do that. And almost as if it was never there, the program sent to kill us vanishes. The bond that we share, even if it's against the rules, I will not allow it to be destroyed. I can feel the power surging within me. It is inconceivable that something so uncouth tried to chastise me. Saber thrusts out her chest proudly, looking more beautiful and steadfast than ever before. Unfortunately, her arrogance seems to have increased 100-fold as well. Let us get moving, Master. We do not have time to linger here any longer. She's right. Even if to speak, Leo may have already taken possession of the Holy Grail. That's not how that works. What we've faced just now was only one of many obstacles. We haven't even gone beyond the first floor yet. But one thing I can say for certain, what I now have with Saber is more precious than any other treasure. Look at this. Look at this romance here. Look at this budding love story. Again though, when was it ever discussed that I would actively fight the moon cell? I don't recall this information coming my way. It was just like, by the way, you're doing this, and if you do, I'll kill you. It's like, what? What? I never agreed. I never fucking agreed. Note to self, if they stun you, you're fucked. Alright. I'm just... I mean, that worked out. That worked out fine. But again, though, they're Sonya, you're fucked, so, alright. Ah, yeah, trigger. There is no worse feeling than regret, but the dead cannot stop living, or cannot stop the living. So we were able to get the trigger. Do you plan on continuing your exploration of the arena? Be sure not to let your guard down, Master. Nah, I'm good. I'm leaving. Did you have to? These people with their goddamn stuns and their paralyze. Alright, we out you 5,000. I got everything right. Yeah, no part of the map is uncovered. Well, not uncovered. Alright, cool. Out you 5,000, G. Ah, yeah, 100%. Okay, we're good. No new information about you, but we can live with that.